Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Acuna. I'm here to show you an activity that you're going to be doing on Wednesday. It's called Write the Room. So in your old packet of materials, the very first one we gave you, I want you to go ahead and try to find this paper. It says, I can write the room, and then it has a spot for your name and it's got some stars on it and some lines. So go ahead and find that paper. That's what you're going to need for this assignment. And I know a lot of you probably don't have a clipboard at home. We usually do it with clipboards here in the classroom. So go ahead and use your whiteboard that we gave you as a way for you to go ahead and write on top of that, because you kind of want to be able to walk around your house when you're doing this activity. So again, if you have a clipboard at home, that's the best, but go ahead and use your whiteboard if you don't. I'm going to show you how to use it on the whiteboard. I'm actually visiting Mrs. Mattern's room. So for those friends who are in Mrs. Mattern's class, this is part of what her room looks like. And she's got a calendar wall here in her classroom that has lots of words that we could go ahead and write on our paper, because when we're writing the room, we're using our eagle eyes and we're looking around to try to find, are there some words that we want to write down. So this was our apple graph that we made in class. Actually, this is Miss Acuna's apple graph. So maybe I might want to write the word apples on my paper. Maybe I might want to write one of my friends' names on my paper. Maybe I want to write the color word yellow on my paper. Maybe I want to write the word letter on my paper. Maybe I want to write the word treats on my paper. Maybe I want to write ice cream on my paper. That would be delicious. Maybe I want to come on over here and maybe talk about the word is. That's a high frequency word that some of us are starting to learn. Maybe you want to write the word good on your chart. Those are just some ideas of things you can do at home. Just look around with your eagle eyes and find some words you want to write. And then you're going to want to go and sit down at a table that's close to those words so that you can use your eagle eyes to copy them down on your paper. So I'm going to go ahead and sit down here at this table, and for you guys, you can either sit down or, as we mentioned, you can use your whiteboard and you can hold it in your hand and you can write at the same time. That sometimes can be tricky, but you can go ahead and do that if you want. You could even do crisscross applesauce and write on your board that way. But Miss Acuna is going to show you what it would look like if you were sitting at a table. And I would want to make sure where it talks about my name, I want to make sure I have my name on there. And again, we're starting with our letters at the top, right? And then we do uppercase and lowercase. And Miss Acuna is going to get her name on there, Mrs. Acuna. Sorry, you can't really see it that well. And then I'm going to write down some of those words I talked about. So I talked about apples. I said, oh yeah, I really want to write the word apples. So if you want, you can give a challenge to yourself and you can write number 1. And then you write the word apples. A-P-P-L-E-S. And that's what my chart said. It said apples. And then again, you don't have to write the numbers. That's like an extra step. It's a challenge. You can again challenge yourself and say, oh, after 1 comes 2. Now I'm going to write the second word. And I really liked that color word yellow, so I'm going to copy that. And it was Y-E-L-L-O-W. And again, I know how to spell these letters because I'm looking at the wall in my house that has those words on it. When you're writing the room, you're walking around your house looking for words that you can write down. So this is not a time when you have to try to stretch out the words. It's just a time when you use your eagle eyes, you find a word you want to write down, and you go and write it down on your paper. Okay? So Miss Acuna now is going to show us what it would look like to maybe go to a different part of your house. So I would make sure I have all my materials with me, and I would walk around the room and I would think, where do I want to go next? I think I'm going to go over here. And I gave you guys a sneak peek of our new essential question this week that we're talking about. So I really want to write the word shape. So again, I'm going to show you now what it might look like to stand up when you're writing. That's a little trickier. I'm going to write number 3 because 3 comes after 2. And then I'm gonna copy the word shape. And I'm gonna write it, I'm gonna look with my eagle eyes and hold my board. S-H-A-P-E. And I had the word shape. And I think I really like these words, so I think I wanna do one more word. I wanna write the word, I think, C, because it's a high frequency word that I know. And even though I might know it, I'm still gonna make sure I'm using my eagle eyes to make sure I'm doing it the right way. I'm gonna write number 4, and I have some space, and I know that C is a short word, so I'm gonna squeeze it in here. And again, make sure you get those eagle eyes. I'm gonna write S, and I'm looking over here, E, E. All you need is an S-E-E. And now I think, you know what? I think I want to go around to another part of my house, and I think I'm going to go find something else that I can write down. So I'm going to come on over here, and I really like this word because it's really long. It's the word respectful, and it's my favorite color, blue. So I think I'm going to go ahead and write this one. And on this particular word, I'm going to show you what it would look like if you were sitting crisscross applesauce, because maybe you prefer to do that. So Miss Acuna would sit down, crisscross applesauce. I would have my board, and it looks like I already did number 4. Now I've got to write number 5. So I'm going to write down around, put on a hat, and I'm going to look up there because that's the big word I want to write. It's called respectful, and I would write it R. I would look back up there if I forget, E, S, so I have to keep looking back because this is a big word, P, E, C, T, F, U, L. And now I got all the letters, respectful. And you may not know what this word is. You might just be copying words down on a piece of paper. And that's okay too, because that's how we grow our brains and that's how we learn new things. So I hope you guys have fun with Write the Room and enjoy. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.